Maybe? Okay, so looks like everything is up and running. Oh, here's day 2. I seem to have things working a bit better now. I have moved the mouse out of my way so I can see. I truly did not do anything. I don't know, maybe OBS has a mind of its own. Last night, oh, I'm losing traction. Yep, that's not the right card for this now. Last night when I was playing, I would try to go full screen, or what they call projector mode or something like that, and it would like go full screen, zoomed in on like the top left of the screen. So, really wanted to look at your rank, you got me. Anything else though? How is my character talking? Oh, it's the headphones I have. I forgot, my mic bugs up. So yeah, part of the stream is I have no game audio. Let's go ahead and call out our acid lab.
Whatever you want to do to me.
Excuse me? I just want my acid lab, ma'am. You can do your own thing. I'm not involved in that. Now, last night we sold well, not a full asset. That's like 300 grand worth. But we actually were able to do it with the input lag. And by the way, the way I'm doing this now, I don't seem to notice any input lag. But I'm playing it off my laptop screen, which is also why you're probably hearing my buttons. Working on a new microphone next, one thing at a time. This is a whole process. Every time I think, oh, there's one more piece I need to get. Nope, you need like 4 or 5 more. So the next thing I'm looking to get is a better microphone and an HDMI splitter so that I can run the Xbox feed into my capture card and through my TV without any of the input lag. Because playing it off of this screen, go ahead and resupply. Cost a few bucks, but it's
busy.
Buy supplies.
Wholesale, let's do it.
And this is something you can do you could boost production once a day, but I've heard it only lasts for a certain amount of time, so it's not like it lasts the entire day, but it definitely seems to go faster. Shit, better do that. Alright, acid speed boosted. They seem to have lost another pair of headphones. Not sure where those went. Oh well. Just glimpsed on one of my phones and seems like everything's working good. Not gonna worry about selling anything right now. It's currently 10:44 where I'm at, so we're gonna go ahead and go for an hour. 11:44. And there we go. Stream for an hour. See what we can get done in that time. Oh, so as you saw I don't know what they call it, but it looks like a Camaro. That thing handles like crap in this weather. Rear-wheel drive, makes sense.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot.
This car,
I'll hook you up.
It looks like a
It's coming at you.
Porsche SUV. This thing is amazing in the snow. Now, it is all-wheel drive, so that might be a big part of it. But I just love driving this thing. Alright, so what's that little blue blip? How far is it? Oh, that's really far. No need to worry about it. Let's go to our nightclub. And oh! Sorry, ma'am. So a little trick. So ever since crap, actually I don't remember when exactly, but if I just said this thing was good handling, it's got good handling, brakes just suck. I didn't want to stop this thing. But this isn't what is it? It is now. Oof. Ooh, ramp. Let's do it. That was boring and uneventful. Oh, we're trapped in over here now. That was a stupid jump. But one of the things the nightclub did was it always had like popularity missions which were usually like, I don't know, you'd take a helicopter and drop flyers for your club, or one of them was you get in a blimp and fly around areas blasting music. And I don't know, they had a few other ones, I think. One of them was like you run on a motorcycle with a backpack and put flyers up. That one was kind of fun. I think you could still do that, but it's a bit of a pain. So, now what happens is you have a security guard, he might have been there from the start, I don't even remember, it's been a long time, that every time you go in, he will text you with one of two mission types. You either get a VIP or something like that, that's drunk or whatever, and you have to drive them to the hospital, to their house, to rehab, whatever. But, of course, you could do that quickly, but Rockstar says, nope, you have to drive slow, otherwise you'll spook them. Those missions are absolute trash and not worth the money you get. The other one you get is a disgruntled person, maybe drunk at the bar, starting trouble, whatever. You throw them out, you get 10 grand, your popularity goes up. It's pretty cool. Now, I don't know if it's always been like this, or if this is going to get patched, whatever, but, so you see I went into passive mode a minute ago. It's because, for some reason, whenever you go passive, and you go into your nightclub, you will only get the throw 'em out missions. Yep, see? Drunk guy wants you to throw him out. Still got our Christmas lights. It's currently, what's today's date? December 28th, I think? So, oh, I never noticed the music playing. That's cute. Let's go get that guy out and get our 10 grand. By the way, how much cash do we have right now? So we're at 254 million. 254.5 technically if you add up. Alright, drunk guy, where are you? You're downstairs, of course. So now my nightclub is completely silent because now that I'm streaming, I had to turn down music. I watch a bunch of GTA streamers, and yeah, they always talk about, like, you'll get your channel in trouble for doing that. There you go. Easy 10 grand. Now, as far as I know, we're going to test this. I think if I walk out and walk right back in, we can do it again. We're only going to do this because I want to test, to see if it's true. I don't want to do it too much because Rockstar's known for money wiping. Because of course they'll probably say, oh, that was a glitch, you're not supposed to do that. So, go ahead and try it again. See if we can... What's the word? Some scientific... I don't know. See if it happens again. Return probability, maybe? Was that the right term? I don't know. But let's see if it happens again. And it does! Oh, stumbling around the loading bay. So how did I walk past him? Go ahead and throw this fool out. Hey, get out of my club. What you doing back here? You ain't an employee. Get out. Oh, that never gets old. Nightclub popularity increased, but it's already pretty popular. What? Bro, I just came back. Alright, so this is completely live, and y'all are seeing this. I didn't even leave the building, and I got another one. So that's now 30,000. And, what, 2-3 minutes maybe? So let's try this thing. Well, I just want to see how much stock we have. So we gotta try to make it to the computer without getting one of those alerts. Yeah, I like weird dancing and no music. Like, I get what's going on, but it's strange to me. What's that person doing? Just hanging on the railing. Alright, let's go ahead and check our safe money. Or not safe money is 50k. Let's go into our supplies. Well, this is at least more playable than last night. Woo! 545k. But When you sell this, Tony always takes a 10% cut, so that's going to be what, 54,500? I think, if I math correctly. Okay, so that's good. So let's go. Let's see. Do you want to do some sales or something? What the? Bro, all the lights are on. Why? Hey, you with the flashlight. What are you looking at? All the lights are on. I can see everything on that shelf. Is this what I'm paying you for? You know what? You're fired. Get out. How about that? Nah, just playing. You're good. Don't let us get robbed in here. That stuff ain't cool. So now we'll go back to the arcade because I've got the... Oh yeah. Oops. So when I started playing, I pretty much had... Well, everyone when they start playing, they have nothing. And if I remember right, I think... What was I doing? It was like MC contracts. Until they had enough money. This was right around when the Doomsday Heist was coming out. It was about a month before I started getting into it because I saw that they were going to put the DeLorean in the game. I really wanted it. So the weeks leading up, all I was doing back-to-back MC contracts to get money. I finally bought that card, used that until they had enough to get a facility, I think. Stopped playing for a while, then went back to just doing small sale missions or whatever I could until I was able to get a Terabyte. And then the Mark II Oppressor, which, okay. Seems like there's only 2 groups for those. You either absolutely hate the bike, because it ruins GTA. Never mind the fact that we have a legit, like, nuclear space cannon. You're worried about a flying bike. Which I get is not real realistic, but come on. How are you gonna blame me? No, that doesn't make any sense. Now the people... What? Oh, you don't want to mess with me. Okay, I'm on passive, so I'm just gonna run you over. You take me out. It was an accident, dude. See? That's what I thought. Oh, great. Now I got the cops on. Thanks a lot, you jerk. Just go here. Alright. Now, from this thing, we'll be able to see what has what, or what needs to be sold. Need to be a C. Okay, gun running still needs... So we could sell the math. But see, here's the thing. So we're gonna go over there. And bet me, it's gonna be some crappy sales vehicle. But let's go ahead and give it a shot. Okay, stand up. You know, I completely forgotten that this was set up for the casino heist. I bought all that. I think I'm even pretty close to being able to do one. No, I still need a few more things. But that ain't even worth it anymore. And I'll say, I'm probably the only money grinder that really does not like the Cayo Perico heist. I've done it. I think I've only... I know I've done it at least once, maybe twice. If that. Anything else? No, screw that. It's annoying. I know you can make tons of money, but I'd rather just do some sale missions. I'm not a fan of that. Although, being able to be done solo is cool. But from what I've heard, they've made it a lot harder. And last time I played it was like the week it came out. it was like, I was excited it came out, okay cool, let's do all the missions. I finished them and I was like, alright, I'm done. I don't want no part of this no more. So, I just went back to doing everything. Mainly, turn. What do you want, Franklin?
Hey, so, I know you've been there already, but Pooh just called and said I can come through and get a tour of Dre's studio as a thank you for what we did for him. Lamar crazy ass her, so you know that fool gonna be here too. But it's gonna be cool. We'll do it whenever it's good for you. Man, I'm excited for this. Look, bring a friend if you like. This one gonna hit different, alright? Peace, homie.
So those missions are really cool. The ones with Dre and all that stuff, like the celebrity talent agency or whatever it's called. So frankly, I never use that building anymore. Which sucks, it's got like one of the coolest personal spaces. Cool. Ah! Man, you ruined it, you stupid station wagon. I was about to spin around perfectly, so take that, jerk. But yeah, I think the agency has like the coolest personal quarters. The thing I don't like, I know it sounds stupid, and I'm probably gonna get so much hate for this. I hate that Chop has free reign. He's cool, don't get me wrong, but I'm one of these people that I love animals when they're at other people's house. You got a dog, cat, whatever, awesome. Now, I do have a lot of animals here, and I believe that's why I feel that way. There's two dogs that are just completely untrained, kind of do whatever they want. It's extremely annoying. They're not my dogs. I'm not gonna train them. They bark at every little thing. It's so annoying. And then there's more cats here. Okay. Let's just say it's like, I don't know how much above this number, maybe not too many, but it's more than 10. Let's just say that. The only good thing is, well, they all seem to get along. Not too many fights. But yeah, like, I like animals, I like playing with them, but I wish there was a place you could go just to hang out with pets. Like, I want to hang out with them, don't want to bring them home. Like, play fetch with you for a while, get you some treats, hang out, you know, all the stuff you like to do with a dog, and then I get to go home and not be around them anymore. See, that would be perfect. But, also, I know this is completely random, but it still has something to do with animals. Like, okay, I don't like living with them, and I don't like a lot of them, but I can't stand people who feel the need to hurt them. If you don't like them, stay away from them. You don't have to do, like, people like that, you're just scum. You're useless, and if there is ever any such thing as reincarnation, hopefully you come back as a squeaky toy to be demolished immediately. Now, on the other hand, not as annoying, and I don't hate most of these people, but the I have to take my dog everywhere person. Like, I can't go to, I don't know, to a grocery store for 5 minutes. All I need to do is get milk. I can't do that because, oh, I don't have my dog with me. It's like, if you're that bad, like, I have anxiety, I get it. If your anxiety is that bad, stay home. Because you got a ton of people that maybe don't want to be around your animal. And people nowadays that maybe they do need them for a serious reason, nobody believes it because all the Karens go online, buy their emotional support vest for their, you know, yappy little chihuahua, and then you gotta deal with that. So I think that should be dealt with differently. Like, if your animal is trained in whatever you need it for, cool. I think that's awesome that animals do that. If you really just can't leave little Fluffy at home, deal with it. Nobody wants to see your giant laptop. Come on. I was working, where was it? I think it was, oh yeah. I was at a gas station, and I'm used to seeing people bringing in dogs. Didn't think anything of it. Somebody let their dog come in. Dog just takes a huge dump on the floor, like right in front of one of our counters. Luckily, nobody stepped in it, and another employee was the one that found it. But like, how are we expected to clean up after your animals? I'm sorry, I refused. Like, ate my dog. I'm sorry, y'all don't pay me enough for that. Thankfully, another person did it. But yeah, if you're gonna be that Karen that has to bring their little frou-frou fruffer nutter dog, whatever the hell you name it, can you at least pick up after it, maybe? I hate people sometimes. But okay, back to what we're doing here. I got just on a tangent about animals for a second. Okay, so we got less than a mile. No, keep it back there. Whew, that really sucks. This is, ooh, brakes. Ooh, nice. Let's go ahead and get our pressor. See, like I was talking about people with these, there are good reasons to use this. If you want to get around quickly, that's fine. Now, when they changed it, I think it was with not this last DLC, the one before that. They changed something. Basically, with the missiles, they made it to be like the Buzzard helicopter, which is good and bad. Good because it can't lock onto players as well, which is very positive considering this thing is kind of maneuverable. You can easily get in and out of situations. If you're just gonna go attacking people, yeah, that's cool that they got rid of it. But if you're someone like me that uses it for making money, there are certain missions where you have to go and kill random NPCs, whatever it is. And I will have a straight, like, I'll be above them, they'll be directly under me, a few hundred feet in front. Fire a missile at them. It manages to either curve around slightly, or, I don't know, it just gets tired halfway and smashes into the ground before it hits the target. So it's like, come on, you're messing with it for other reasons. People use these things legitimately. 3.6 miles long. Oops. Alright, cool, I did knock it over. Come on. Alright. So I'm trying to unlock my phone while I'm doing this. And I don't understand what randomly decides to deactivate your Face ID. I know it did the same thing with Touch ID. I think it does it with different fingerprint scanners too. I get the security of it, but there's like no I get like if you leave your device for a few hours and don't touch it, don't do anything, and it says, hey, you need to enter your password for Face ID to work. But I've had times where I'll use the phone, set it down, alert goes off, something goes off, whatever, I pick it back up, nope, it shakes back and forth, it says, oh, password must be entered before Face ID can be used. I think there's a point of that then. That's the whole point of a biometric unlock, is to be able to either touch it or just look at it, which I didn't like at first. The first iPhone I got that had it was the 11, and I really liked the Touch ID. The fact that as I'm pulling my phone out of my pocket, if I, have my finger in the right spot, it's unlocking before I even look at it. Like, ow. Hey, you're on my foot, get off of me. Stupid cart. But the fact that you can just like have your phone unlocked and ready to go before you even pull it up to your face, that was cool. So once I set up Face ID, I wasn't too sure about it. Plus, the last time I used anything like that was on a phone back in 2013, and it was an Android phone. It was a Motorola of some kind. And at the time, the screen was huge, but it's kind of funny looking back now because it's tiny compared to most phones. that had a face unlock feature that worked 60% of the time. And the reason I say that is the other, like, 40%, it worked with picture. Like, no joke, didn't think it would work. Grabbed out my driver's license and put it up to it and it unlocked. So that was the last time I used that. So I figured Apple's was going to be similar. It was not. It actually works fairly good. Except, does anybody else have an iPhone notice when you first wake up? Face ID just does not work. I don't know if it's just because you can't open your eyes fully or what. But I'm one of these people that usually, the first thing I do in the morning when I wake up, reach over, grab my phone, and start scrolling. I'm pretty sure like most of the population does that. And I did that every morning, like maybe 30% of the time it will unlock. And I get confused, like, hey, is this thing going out? But it's a cool feature, and it seems like Apple's are pretty good. I'm currently using it's my first, like, fancy phone. I've got an iPhone 14 Pro, not a Pro Max, just the regular. Only because I wanted that dynamic island. Dumb as it sounds, I thought it was cool. And it is. It's so useless, but awesome at the same time. And the camera setup is awesome. I'd say if you have like a 13 Pro or something, don't bother. But I had just a regular 13, so it's definitely an upgrade from me. In fact, I'm still using my 13 a lot of the times. If I want to watch a bunch of videos on my phone, I'll use that. Even though I think the 14 Pro has a better screen and everything, the 13 still looks great, and I don't really have any issues with it. Plus, well, the main reason I'm still using it was in order to get okay, so I use T-Mobile, and I've got that, what's it called, T-Mobile Jump upgrade service. So I got my iPhone 13 back in January of this year. I hadn't even had it a year. And when the 14 came out, I wanted to see if I could get one, and they basically said, well, if I use my upgrade, I can trade in my 13 and get the 14 Pro for like, I think it was like 380 bucks. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me try that. All the 14 Pros were out of stock. And I was like, okay. So I was like, well, let me just order it. It'll come in stock in a week. I have the money now. I'll order it. Or no, it was supposed to be like 3 weeks. So I was like, I'll give them the money. As soon as it comes in, it'll be shipped to me. Well, I guess I got lucky because my phone was shipped in like a week. So it was about 2 weeks before I was expecting it. And then I got all the emails with tracking numbers, and it was telling me like, oh yeah, your next step is to give us back your old one for a trade-in. And the box, I figured the box for my 14 would have came with all the materials to send it back, to send the old one back for trade-in. I factory reset it and everything. It was all ready to go. Well, when I got the 14, it came, like, the box was slightly bigger than the actual iPhone box. It was tiny. So I was like, okay, well, I ain't gonna be able to use this one. And then when I went on my app and said, like, oh yeah, I got my new phone, prepare the old one for trade-in, it was like, alright, well, here's what you do. You print out a shipping label. So maybe I'm alone in this. I have lots of tech. Multiple phones. I got a Windows and a MacBook computer, a bunch of game consoles and whatnot. The one thing I do not own is a printer, because maybe I'm wrong. Apparently I am, because it seems like a normal thing. Who was printing things in 2022? Like, even car insurance and stuff is on an app on your device. So, who's printing things? So I was like, okay, I don't have a printer. And I was getting close to the time that I could trade it in. So I looked through no, they sent me another email, and they're like, we still haven't received your trade-in. If you want the credit for it, either mail it in or bring it to a T-Mobile store. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just go to the T-Mobile store then. Go in, and they check my device and everything, pull up my account, and they print out 2 pieces of paper and tell me, okay, now take this to the post office and they'll know what to do with it. Y'all told me to bring it into a T-Mobile store, not to the post office. So at that point, I was just like, alright, screw it. I guess I'm keeping it. And I was expecting like an almost $1,000 phone bill, because I still owe, I think, $300-400 on the 13. Nope, my phone bill just went up from like 124 to like 150, which I realized is the cost of the rest of the lease for the iPhone 13 and the remaining lease on the 14 Pro. So I figured, okay, I can afford that. I guess I'm keeping both. And that's what I did. Ouch! I tried so hard. I literally avoided 2 accidents. Okay, I hear jingle bells somewhere. I don't have time for that. I still got like almost 20 minutes left. So yeah, mainly I keep my main phone that I use all the time is of course the new one, and the 13 running only on Wi-Fi, because I just ported my number and everything from the old one to the new one since I plan on getting rid of this one. It's mainly my handheld YouTube machine. I was not paying attention to that at all. Holy crap. I was trying to go to my nightclub. It's pretty much just my YouTube device. Works great for that. Also as a remote, because the TV I have does not have a remote. That was part of the deal on how I got it. Yeah, man. That's technically not much, but I'll take it. Ow. Coming up. Here we go. Yeah, when we moved to the house we're in now, I moved in with like, I think a backpack and like a suitcase of stuff, and most of it was my game consoles. I had the original Xbox One, like the VCR one, then PlayStation 4, all the cables, controllers, games, all that, and some clothes. So once we got into the house, I was like, okay, I need to pretty much buy everything. I didn't have a bed, nothing. So after we unloaded the moving truck, we were all tired. We're like, let's go to Walmart. I think we're gonna grab dinner or something. Well, conveniently, I had just gotten paid. And when I moved down here, I started working like immediately. Like, no joke, I moved down here July 9th of 2020. July 14th was my first day at work. And technically 13th, because I was filling out all my paperwork, but I got paid for that. And when I started my job, I was doing the midnight shift at a gas station, which I figured you'd run into crazy people doing that. I did not expect to run into crazy people immediately. I believe either the first or no, it was a few days, but I remember the first night I was there, drunk people like crazy coming in. We were a gas station that sold alcohol, both like beer, wine, and we sold like hard liquor, which in the state I'm in, I believe, if I remember right, it's 1:30 a.m. 1:30 a.m. to 6 every day except Sunday was when you could not sell alcohol. In fact, our computer systems, if you tried, it would immediately be like sale prohibited by time, if I remember right. But you couldn't even attempt to ring it up. And oh yeah, people hated that. It's like, and I would get regulars after I was there for a while that knew, and they thought they were being smart. They would come in at like 1:15, walk around the store for 20 minutes. Now, basic math says if you come in at 1:15 and you walk around for 20 minutes, it is going to... You're an ass.
That's insane.
You're insane. You intentionally did that, you stupid NPC. And you know what?
We got
Just for that, you got killed. Give me that bike. Sorry, that was necessary. Jerk. Would you come in and you know when the times are? Like, now, there was one thing that used to work that another thing people are probably gonna hate me for. I hate alcohol. I think of all the drugs and whatnot that are legal, alcohol 100% should not be legal. I know they tried it, and obviously that didn't work very well, but let's just say compared to other substances, there are so many that are less harmful that your entire life can be destroyed literally over it. I'm not talking about like physical pain or whatever. Just, oh, you're going to jail because you decided to put something in your body that we think you shouldn't do. But sure, alcohol, yeah, drink as much as you want. In fact, you're expected to almost. Like, people look at me weird when I'm like, yeah, I don't drink anymore. I used to, but I come to realize that most people, not all, most people do not drink because they like it. They drink because they like the effects. Don't tell me, no, I actually like the way it tastes. Alright? When you sit there and slam a shot and then have to immediately drink something afterwards, that means you don't like the taste of it. Okay? Now, I know there are certain psychos, I'm just kidding, you're not psycho, you just have different tastes, that will actually, like, sip on whiskey, stuff like that. We're gonna try to disband real quick, because otherwise we might get raided. If this works, I don't know if it will. We haven't been raided in a long time. So it would be on a live stream that would happen. Is it going to? Come on. Yeah, it worked, alright. Yeah, all the people that sit there and... or like the mixed drinks and stuff. You know why you like them? Like, it's because you don't taste it. You're drinking it because it tastes like a fruity drink or something. And some of them aren't bad, but I'm lucky enough, and I say lucky because most of my family are hardcore alcoholics. When I drink, usually one of two things happen. Either I get like an instant pounding headache, or like feels like the worst heartburn imaginable. Like, heartburn so bad it hurts your back, if that makes any sense. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but it truly feels that way. So, I don't drink anymore. When I was younger, I did. I'm one of the people that I probably drank way more before I turned 21 than I ever did after. What's over here? Oh, it's you guys. Alright, well, you know what? Let's get a little bit of money. Just cause y'all acting like you're big time drug dealers? Nah, that's me. Why the hell did you shoot the car? If I have to drive this with a flat tire now, I'll be so mad. Great. Chaperone? Chaperone? I don't know what that says. Oh, it's a truck full of meth. What is this? Faction? Probably just a regular car you can steal off the road. Why does it sound like a motorcycle engine? Anyone else notice that? Alright, let's go deliver this stuff. And then we'll see if we can sell our bunker. Whoa! Jerk. You're an asshole. I swear the NPCs are great in this game. Don't be honking at me. Trunk won't fully close, so I'm driving around and hitting people. Ah! Of course, it spins you the wrong direction. Come on. I know this is... Ooh, don't hit that. I'm sure it's all in my head, but I just cannot help but feel that whenever you're trying to do something, it's just gonna spawn as many NPCs in front of you to make it harder. Or, like, everyone's gonna have to turn, and conveniently right in front of you. It's pretty good. I'm sure the snow's helping that bit. I still feel like I probably shot one of the tires out with that shotgun blast. But yeah, so you're driving around this bright, orangish, yellow car with a trunk open, with bags of meth in the back, and a bullet hole, or technically shotgun blast, through the back window. Average day in San Andreas, I guess. Hey, that's a game I should try to play live. Which, now I could do it, because I believe this device will technically... anything with an HDMI input can run through it. Meaning, I could plug my Switch in. And I bought the definitive edition of Grand Theft Auto on my Switch, day one. You see, every time I buy a day one game, they're bad. Didn't really follow the whole Cyberpunk thing. I just knew people were like, oh, it's supposed to be a really cool game. And about a month before it came out, you know, people were so hyped on it, so I was like, I'll give it a shot. And of all the consoles I could buy it for, I don't remember why I did this, but at the time it was a base PlayStation 4. At least I'm pretty sure it's a base PS. It's a PS4 Slim, but it's not the Pro or anything. And oh, did that run like garbage, to the point where I got a refund on it. But I actually wanted to play it. And one of the other consoles that I have, if you can even call it a console, was, since I have YouTube Premium, I can't stand having to deal with ads, so it's worth the $16 a month, whatever it is. They were offering Google Stadia for like, I think it was 99 cents, something ridiculously cheap. And I was like, oh, this is a useless service, but it was the, like, what do they call it, the Premier Edition or something like that. Comes with a controller, Chromecast, all that stuff. And I bought that. Stadia did not work too well with my internet. Which I'm sure a lot of it is my internet, because when I moved down here I noticed that was an issue. Where I used to live, we had Comcast or Xfinity, whatever the hell they call themselves now. Down here we have something called CenturyLink, Suddenlink, something like that. And it's not bad, but it's not the greatest. And their modem combo things are complete trash. We're on our second or third modem, I think. It doesn't work right. To the point where, like, it's okay. It's one of those ones that's got a 2.4 gigahertz and a 5 gigahertz channel. The 5 gigahertz one works great. That's what most. I try to have everyone connect their devices to that. It runs faster, all that. Our house isn't huge, so range isn't a big issue. My router's at one end of the house, and my room is all the way at the other end. Don't really have signal problems. All of my devices are running off Wi-Fi. But smart devices. I installed a wall switch for my light that it's like a little push button thing that also has Wi-Fi built in. And then my home kit connects to it so I can use my assistants. I had to think, I was going to name them, but I was like, I got 2 iPhones next to me, and I got my Amazon box, or speaker thing. Actually, here, we can do a test to see if it works. Now, one of these devices probably will work, the other one will not. Alexa, turn my heat on. Alright, so my heat's running. Alexa, turn the heat off. This is not that loud. Alexa, turn my light off. Yep, that's what happens. And I figured, now the plug that my heater goes, it's a space heater, it's not like my furnace system. It's a smart plug, I think they call it. Basically, it's a plug that you plug something into that has a little crap built in. That one seems to work no problem. Plus, if it goofs up on me, or does something crazy to the point where I need to reset it, you physically pull it out of the wall, and there you go, power's cut. My switch is actually hardwired into my wall. And I'm not even joking. In the instructions, because when it first started happening, I was trying to repair everything and get everything working again. And it was like, oh, I can't find switch, you know, do troubleshooting. Troubleshooting is literally go to your breaker box and cut power to that ring.
Okay, this should be about as simple as it gets.
So I was like, no. Because the way the house is set up, it's I think a 4-bedroom house, but it used to be a 3-bedroom with a garage. The garage was walled off and turned into a big bedroom with a walk-in closet and its own bathroom. But that walk-in closet is where the breaker box is. And I don't even... I shouldn't say this. This is probably some like code violation. I don't even think I can get to it right now. There's so much stuff locked away. So I'm hoping this week to order a new router. We'll just shut off the Wi-Fi that the actual modem router combo from the ISP puts out, and I'll control the whole network. I found this nice, what I think is a nice router. So here's another problem with me. So I stopped caring about like tech and gadgets years ago, but recently I've gotten back into it. Like I'm just now starting to build my first computer in over 12 years. In fact, yesterday I was able to pick the case up. Stop shooting me, jerks. Oh, that's a dick. What? It literally makes you be unarmed. Oh, my aim is straight trash. What? Did he just shoot himself? What? How did... Okay. Question. I'm gonna question that. Oh, this one for like 50 grand too. We ain't even gonna make a whole lot off this set.
Go to hell!
You go to hell, I guess. Walter, get out of my way. He's about to hit me. Huh? No, okay. think that's for the snowmen. You, like, knock a bunch of them over and get something for it. I don't remember what it is. I think it's like a costume. Way back there. They ain't even a threat no more. Or maybe they are. Either way, I ain't tripping. I'll get to sail. There's so many animations. Why does it have to be the one all the way out here? Come on. See that one headline chasing me. Stupid NPC getting everything. Voila! Mission completed. Alright. So we got a few minutes. Can we get our... Oh. Screw the oppressor, let's get an actual car. Actually, I know what we can do. We can have some fun.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
So this Ruiner ZZ8
I'll bring it by.
Basically the oh, what is it called? I know it's Pontiac. It'll drive me nuts. I'm usually pretty good with cars. I know it's Firebird, but there is something else, like a particular trim that it's named after, and I cannot remember what it's called. Guess I'm currently looking it up, because it's driving me nuts. Ah, well, I can't find it. But this thing is fun in the snow because it gets zero traction. So it's a rear-wheel drive car to begin with, sports car. Well, muscle car, I think, technically. SW6. I think that's it. Hang on, let me look that up. Sorry. I think that was what it was called. And my dyslexic ass got it wrong. But I was right. It's WS6. That's the one, T-top, 6-speed, with the WX6, meaning it has 17-inch wheels, road hugging suspension, RAM air induction, the 5.7 LS1. Okay. I was close, I just haven't realized. WS6. That is what this is based off of. Especially with the T-top. So, let's go ahead and see if we can drive this home without completely destroying it. 3.5 miles to go. Whoa! But yeah, this has all of its performance upgrades and everything, but it's got like the low grip tires. So low grip tires, high performance engine, and snow. This thing is useless, but man is it fun. Oh, why are you throwing snow at me like that? That was rude. You make me spin this thing around and come after you. So even that, like a normal turn, is almost impossible. Whew. There we go. Let's see if we can. We're on the highway, so we should have pretty open roads. Now I think we got traction. Whoa, whoa, maybe not, maybe not. Man, even at these speeds it'll break free. Kinda wanna know what it's gonna be like without the snow. But I don't know how to get these cars into single player. Well, actually, I don't think you can now that I'm thinking about it. Like, I know on the PC version you can. Which, I have this on PC. It's on the computer I'm playing through right now. That's sort of weird. I'm playing Grand Theft Auto 5 through my Xbox into a computer that has the PC version of GTA 5 on it. But that one is a very... That sucks. I shouldn't say very heavily modified, but I use it for the police like gameplay that you can do. Basically it flips the game and you can play as a cop instead of a criminal, which is so much fun. Much delightful. He's not wrong. Whoa! Oh yeah. This can also pop wheelies, kind of. Whoa! Oh, sorry!
God, whatever.
Well, at least they were a good sport about it. How you just get run over by a car and just get up and go, well, whatever. Okay, I know part of it is going out full throttle, so let's try gradually, barely pushing the trigger, trying to get speed. Good. I just don't have the patience for that. Come on, just drive straight! You can do it! It's like my back tires are trying to speed up in front of the front tires, and they just did it. Well, that wasn't what I was supposed to do. Come on. You can do it. Ooh, sliding. Still, what the hell was that? A fly jump in front of my face. Wait, it's too cold for flies to still be existing. Man, scared the hell out of me. I thought I was lost. Which that would be even more confusing if I was lost in my room. Where did I just pass? There's a building. So as long as I don't touch the steering wheel, you can just drive straight at full throttle. Nope, sliding. Not trying to hit you.
Watch it, bro. Whatever.
See, I didn't hit you. Should be thankful for that. Watch all this now instantly falls off. Alright, so here's just a quick, as we run down a few of my cars. Here's basis based off of the new Camaro. I absolutely love this car. It's usually my main car that I drive around in. Then this is set up just as my little, it's my little drift car. It's all it's really good for. Then we have our C8 Corvette, the mid-engine. This is a pretty quick car. This one, I believe, is all electric, and also a very fun car. I drive that one around, at least I used to when I first got into this, is what I was out driving earlier, the Porsche SUV looking thing. This all-wheel drive, amazing in the snow. And then here's one of my supercars, which I have the entire garage. Maybe in my next live stream, we'll do like a tour of all my properties and garages and stuff. And then this little guy back here has helped me out so much as far as getting money. It's not the fastest car, but it handles very well. I believe it's also all-wheel drive, and the armor has definitely been worth it. Am I missing anything else? Yes. We got this. Looks like the old Mustang. Another one, very fun, very slippery. And this, the whole reason I bought it was because it's a convertible. I really like convertibles. In fact, I even, back before I had like properties and stuff to make money, I remember saving up tons of money because I wanted the car that looks like Rolls-Royce, but it's a convertible. And it's, I think, as far as I know, I could be wrong, but I think it's the only four-door convertible. And my character's lips move while I talk. How does he feel about that? And is that all of them? Yeah, that's the whole garage. Let's go up to the house and check it out. We might have already been in there, I can't remember. We'll show off the house and then we'll go ahead and end, because that should be about an hour. So after last night's horrible failure stream, although that ending was perfect, I could not have asked for a funnier ending. Yeah. This one seems to work pretty well. Here's my high-end apartment. I like this style. You see, still got our Christmas tree up. Which I think, does it play music? Well, if it does, I don't hear it. It's an air duct. So I was wondering about something. Oh, the cameras are outside. Can't get cameras inside the house. But there we go. That was our little bit better than last time's live stream. I'm going to try to do another one tonight. Probably shoot for around 10, maybe about 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Central Time. So if anyone wants to check that out, we'll be doing more of the same, just basic money grinding and hanging out. But to everyone checking it out, appreciate it. Still got some audio glitches to work out, but for the most part, man, look at that view. I got a nice ass house. Don't hate on my pink lamp either. I like that. That's mine. It's over here. Ah, that's my bathroom. Alright, everyone. My character is gonna go ahead and get some sleep. So just like MTV did like years ago, was it like the old MTV Cribs? Ain't gotta go home, you gotta get the hell out of my house.